What's up, Fretslayers? Jesse here, and welcome back to Solos Anyone Can Play. Today we're going to be tackling what might be the easiest AC/DC solo of all time. And if you think it's too hard, do not click away. I promise by the end of this lesson, you're going to sound like you've been ripping this solo at bar gigs for years. This solo drips with swagger. Perfect pocket, killer bends, and enough spice to make people think, oh damn, that guy knows what he's doing. And for my fingers don't stretch that far guitarists, don't sweat, because I've got alternate ways to play all the tricky licks to ensure
no troll left behind!
Yeah, I've got small kids. Moving on. And as always, remember, if you want to be a G, you gotta play in key. All right, everybody, take it easy. I'm not a piece of meat. We got the money position down low. Take a look. All right, so that first lick in the G minor box, okay, we're gonna start on the G string on fret 5. You're gonna bend it up to the target note right here. Full step bend, all right? So it's gonna sound like this, and it's a slow bend. Then you're gonna grab 3 on the A, 3 on the B, 6 on the B string, okay? And I like to grab it with my pinky, that way my middle finger's ready for the next bend. You're gonna do that same bend in the intro. So far we got you're gonna bend and release this one. 3, then you grab 5 on the D, 5 on the A, 5 back to the D, okay? So all together you got this. Now, if this is a little tricky for you doing this little, you can also play here. You can play 3 on the G, 5 on the D, 0 on the D, back to 5. It's the same exact notes. You can either go, or it's the same notes. They sound slightly different, but no one's gonna notice. Anyway, so far we got this. Last part of the lick sounds like this. All right, so it's not that it's hard, it's just about the attitude in which you play it, okay? So we got 5-3, 5-3 on the A with a little sass on that C right there. Then you're gonna go 6-3 all the way up to 3rd fret on the G string. Then 5-0-5 on the D, back to 3 on that G. It's gonna sound like this. All right, that last note right there, you're gonna bend it slightly out of tune. Right, and then just cut it off abruptly, right? No sustain. No, don't do that. Boom! Hey, don't forget. You know, the thing. All right, part number 2 is not so bad. We just got a little walk up right here, okay? So 7-6-6, you're gonna slide into it. Then 9-8-8. Then you're gonna go 9-8-10, full step bend. Then you're gonna grab this E underneath. So, all together, sounds like this. Now this little bend here is a little, it's slightly tricky, okay? So Angus will walk. Then he'll grab the 11th fret, full step bend. Then he'll go 10 with a half step bend. 8, 9, 8. So. It's actually, to make it sound good, it's a little trickier than you might think, but Angus is the fucking man, so don't beat yourself up if you can't do it. You could also just play 11th fret, full step bend, back down to 11, 8, 9, 8. A lot of people play it that way. I've even seen Angus play it live that way. It's not that big of a deal, okay? That wraps up this part. Moving on. All right, we're gonna do this bad boy down here. This is a little bit of a tongue twister, but if you just break it down slow, it's just like muscle memory, okay? So full step bend on that B string, fret number 18. Then you're gonna do 15 on the E, 15 on the B, 18. And then you're gonna go into a full step bend and release on the G string on fret number 17. At the very end, you're gonna pull it off to 15. All right, so. All right, from there, you're gonna do 17 on the D, and then you're gonna do 17, 17 on the G and B strings, back to 17 on the D, and then 15, 15 on the G and B strings. It's gonna sound like this. Then you're gonna do that classic rock right here on G string. You're gonna do. Give it a little shake. That's the lick, okay? Let's do this slow one more time through. Woo! All right, part number 4, my favorite lick. It's the perfect let's wrap this motherfucker up lick. And it goes like this. It's actually not that hard either, which is cool. So, yeah, let's dig into this right here. So you're gonna grab the G string, fret number 15, and then you're gonna skip a string, grab 18 with a full step bend. Okay, you're gonna bend it up a full step, bring it back down to 18, and wiggle it. Okay, we got this right here. We're gonna do a 17 half step bend and release up to 18. Back to 17, 17 on the B, 15 on the E, and you're gonna do you're gonna grab the B string on fret number 18, you're gonna bend it up to the same note. And wiggle it at the top naturally, okay? Okay, wrapping it up here, you got 15, 18 on the B string. And you're gonna go grab 17 on the G string, full step, bend, release, pull off, back into another full step. And this last little finisher lick, we're gonna just do a little slide on the B string up to 17. You're gonna grab 15 on the E. You're gonna bounce between it 2 times. Then you're gonna grab the high E, fret number 17, half step, bend and release, back down to 15. It's gonna sound like this. Boom! That is it, that is all. I know that seemed a little tricky maybe in a part or 2, but trust me, this is one of those solos that's muscle memory, okay? And don't beat yourself up. Watch Angus play this solo live. He plays it different every time. So, congratulations. Anyway, we got all the parts. Let's do this thing in real time. All right, that's a wrap. Another solo in the bags. Congrats to you guys. I'm so proud. If you guys like what I do, please like and subscribe. Also, feel free to join my free guitar community called the Fretslayer Hub. Link down below. Until next time, keep shredding.